Welcome to the patio.
I saw a man rob a bank when I was 10. No, I didn't see the wrong kind. I wished that I would see him. I grew up, thought was living in my head. Figured the life that I was living, I'd be better off dead.
Lead us off.
All right, everybody. This is Fortenberry, live from the patio. Excuse me, Father Fortenberry, live from the patio. We are doing the 2023 Bro Bracket. Y'all check it out. This is our top 16 guy things that we like to do.
All right, let's do this.
Let's roll.
What you got over there, Gary? This is Gary's thing. So
Hey,
we
Gary's
need
like
to
Vanna
start.
White.
I'm like Vanna White here. I'm gonna be turning the numbers around and.
All right,
I'm
let's
not turning
start
anything.
at the 4-5s. Let's start with 4-5.
You're gonna start with the 4 or 5. Those
Sure.
are usually like the first games. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
So we got over here, over in the left side. We'll call this the west side bracket.
The West Side.
West
Yeah.
Side.
We're the west side. We got Home Alone
Home Alone is in nobody's home. You're there by yourself. Couch time.
all day. All
versus Neighbor Mows Your Yard.
day. Neighbor.
Oh,
brings
that's
over-
actually tougher than I thought it
Neighbor
was going
brings
to be.
over your
So
zero
how we gonna do
turn.
this? We're gonna vote and we're gonna vote out loud. We're gonna say
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
vote for.
yeah.
All right. So who you voting for? Who goes first on the 4 or 5?
I'll go first. I
Go
already
for it.
know.
What?
I would definitely take Home Alone. I could do that.
I'll tell you what, I came home from vacation one day, dreading my yard being mowed, and my neighbors mowed it, and that was one of the greatest feelings ever. I'm taking neighbor mows yard.
Oh, so I'm tiebreaker.
Your tiebreaker.
Look, my
You are
wife
it.
mows the yard, so I'm going home alone. I'm going home alone.
Home
You just write
Alone.
home on it. Homo.
Oh, what happened to that thick mark? Here, Gary, use this.
I ain't
thick
got
mark.
You got a thicker marker?
I do. But
right,
I don't
it's
know
got-
if you can
it's
fit it
got
in that hole.
girth.
It's got girth.
I need some more girth. That's what she said.
All right, so Home Alone wins the first 4 or 5.
Home Alone wins the. There
All
you
right,
go.
so Scoff, let's go to the other 4 or 5 on
Or
the
do we want
east
to finish
bracket.
this side?
Oh, we want to finish
You
this
know,
side.
we'll
Okay,
finish
that's
the west
fine.
side.
Yeah,
All
west
right,
side.
all right. What's
All right,
next?
so then we'll go 3-6. Then we'll go margaritas or a nap.
All right,
And
I'll vote first on this one
Go for it.
because I was the tiebreaker on the other one. Oh, that's tough. Because I love a good
I
margarita.
love a good nap.
But I love a good nap also. Wow. I think. Ooh. All right, I'm going margaritas.
All right, since I only take like 30-minute naps, I'm going margaritas because I drink margaritas all day.
Well, margarita's already going to get it, but I was actually going nap.
I
because
know you would.
I
You're
don't.
a
Like,
napper.
I don't like tequila, so if
You're a
it's
napper.
a
I'm not a
margarita-
tequila fan,
No,
but I
know,
got to
I'm
go
not a tequila-
margaritas.
I'm not
All right,
a
so
tequila
margaritas
guy.
beat the nap.
So margaritas.
You write like you've been through a sex change or something.
That's
I'm not
okay.
sure that-
My hand identifies as
Look, this next one
as a she, her.
Look, this next one I don't think should be a 2-7. This should be a 4-5.
This is a
what
tough
this
one.
should be. This is tough.
Fantasy football had
So-
a rough year this year, so because I
so-
didn't win.
So I think Jamie goes first on this one.
All right, is camera on me?
No, but here it comes. All right,
Okay,
here it
so
comes.
listen. Those
Hold on,
that
let me
don't
get
know,
it.
I'm terrible at fantasy football. But you know what I'm good at? I'm good at drinking beer.
He got a beer. He's got
got
a
a beer.
vote
Ah.
for beer.
My vote's for beer.
A vote for beer. All right, so Scoff.
I'm gonna go with fantasy football.
I know
You don't like
ain't
beer.
doing, but no,
I
he
don't
don't
like
like
beer.
beer.
my
He don't like beer.
I do
gosh.
like Love Honey. Love Honey is good, but
If you had to get rid of one thing, beer or fantasy football, what are you getting rid of?
Well, I've already got margaritas.
yeah, margaritas.
I got margaritas.
Margaritas and beer ain't the same.
Could this
Nobody's swimming in the pool.
could this be
it's
the,
a-
But I've won a lot of fantasy football.
could
And
this
that's
be a first?
all right. This is
upset
the
of
first
bracket?
upset. I'm going fantasy football over
fantasy-
beer. Fantasy football over
I'm
beer.
gonna do FF.
That's it. Fantasy football should not have been a 7 seed. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
They,
That's
they were
Yeah, I
underrated.
agree. I agree.
They were underrated going
all right.
in.
Now,
all right.
this is a no-brainer.
Yeah, snow day. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not even sure how Snow Deep makes it.
I don't know either.
I forgot who yelled that out. I
But you
think
know,
it was me.
they're both happen about the same frequency.
They both.
And look, a good snow day turns
At
into
least in Arkansas,
SEA.
they do.
So, Scoff, this is your turn to vote first. What are you voting for?
I'm gonna go with the 1 seed here. I do like snow days. I do like getting snow cream, but
Hold on. Oh, that's not it. All right, so we got 1 seed. What about you, Fortenberry?
Oh,
What
it's
do
a
you
1
vote?
seed all
It's a
day
1
long.
seed. All right, I don't even have to vote, but I would have said the 1 seed.
All right.
All right, now we're moving to the East bracket.
Oh, we are going to the East bracket. All right, we're going
Oh,
to
dang it. I didn't hit record. No joking. I hit record.
Okay.
No, we go 4 and 5. We go
4 and 5. We got no service. That means no cell service,
Yep.
right?
So nobody can aggravate you. No phone calls.
This ain't hotel service. It's no
Yeah,
cell
no,
service.
like
no,
your phone
no
ain't
phone
working.
service.
All right, no cell service, and kids asleep early. So they went to sleep. All the kids.
7 o'clock. Yeah,
all the
7 o'clock
kids.
at night.
I guess it's my turn to vote first. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, man. This is tough.
That is tough.
My kid's older, so I'm going no cell service. I'm going no service. I'm going to 4 seed. Fortenberry, what you got? You got a house full of youngins.
I do have a house full of kids. But you know what? So what I do for a living, I get phone calls all the time. I'm going no cell service.
Oh, no cell service.
I got a bunch of kids, so I'm going kids to sleep.
but you lost.
But
Let's
I
go with no
lost.
service.
So no service.
Just do NS. It'll be
So
fine.
do ET no phone home.
All right. Then we got the 3 and the 6 Mexican food versus
Well,
bacon.
this is
Boy,
like-
we had some terrible seating here.
We did. We did. We're committed now, though.
Is that like the?
That's
what is
ET.
it?
Oh, he's not phoning home.
Oh, okay, that's not a bad ET. But Mexican food versus bacon.
Draw
If you-
Drew Barrymore next to him.
Kneeling. next to-
Kneeling.
Yeah, Mexican food versus bacon.
I'm going Mexican food.
Mexican food?
Because I can get bacon on my Mexican food.
I'm going Mexican food.
I'm going bacon, man.
Yeah, but you hate Mexican food.
I hate Mexican food. I like Taco Bell.
Why is he in
All
our
right,
group?
he's voting first next.
Why is he in our group?
The next 2 he gets to vote.
He don't
for.
like beer and he don't like
Mexican
Mexican
food.
food.
Just put Mex there.
Look, we got a whole line of nothing but
Mexican food.
Mexican food.
Margaritas. All right, number 2 versus 7. Gary, you get to go first this time.
All
We
right,
got
I'm gonna go
the number
uh,
2 seed bourbon and number 7 golf.
Well, I'm gonna go with bourbon just because golf is awesome, but sometimes it makes me angry.
Wait, bourbon
Really?
makes me angry.
No, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Bourbon always makes me happy. The only thing that makes me sad about bourbon is I have to pay for it.
All right, so I guess I get to vote next. You went bourbon. Actually, no, I'm gonna let Jamie go. Jamie, what you got over here?
Look, I'm going golf.
Oh,
I think you're just contrary.
No,
You're
I can
contrarian.
drink beer and play golf.
Boy, so you gonna drop this on me, boy.
I can drink beer and
So
play golf.
I've already picked one
I've got-
7 seed.
I've
to
got margarita.
upset the
Look, I've
2
got
seed.
margaritas and beer.
But you know, bourbon has a spot in my heart. Look, these seedings are terrible.
It's got a spot in my liver.
these are great seedings.
No, kids asleep could probably been a 7 seed.
I
in
don't know.
golf.
It depends
golf
how many kids
versus
you
no
got is
service.
what it has.
Because if it's golf versus no service, it's golf. There's no doubt. Golf over no service.
Well.
Because halftime we don't have service when we're golfing anyway. I'm going bourbon. I'm going bourbon.
There we go.
I'm
He
going
can never
bourbon.
play golf again.
I'm going bourbon. All right, it's bourbon. All right, now
right,
we're in the second round. No, we got to
We know we got the steak versus poker night.
this one's easy.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer.
Steak.
Yeah.
I mean,
steak.
I really enjoy poker night.
I
Though.
love
really
poker.
enjoy good
It
steak.
shouldn't be an 8 seed.
Poker night could be a. I mean,
I think poker night's way down there.
it's not way down there.
I
I'd
love
rather
a good
have
poker
kids
night.
asleep than poker night.
I mean, who's cooking
Hey,
the steak? Though?
but who else has, after you hit the flop and hit the river, goes, come on 4 at 3 in the morning?
Jamie.
That's Jamie. Well, he was looking for that number 8 card.
That's
to
right.
come.
All
All
That's
right, so we go back to the West right now. All right, we
yeah,
got
but we got to do the 3 versus 7. Oh, my gosh.
We'll do 3 versus 7. The
gotta do 3
margaritas
versus 7.
versus fantasy football.
Whose turn to go first?
I'll go first because I know I don't.
I know what you're picking.
We already know
Yeah,
that.
I know
don't
what
like
he's
margarita.
picking.
I'm going with fantasy football. This 7th seed
All right.
may have a run. This could be
This
our
could be.
Cinderella. This could-
I'm telling you.
I'm going margarita. So you had to tell me you can only have you can have no more fantasy football or no more margaritas.
I'd rather have no more margaritas.
Y'all put this on
no
me
doubt.
again. Y'all put this on me again.
No doubt in my mind.
I love margaritas, but I absolutely love fantasy football. I'm going with the upset right here. Number 7, fantasy football makes it to the final. Put it in that middle, or
It
yeah,
goes
right
right
there.
here.
Yep.
Bad
Fantasy
choice.
football.
That was a shot at the buzzer. That was a bad loss.
No, it was. It was not a half.
Does that say sex versus HVAC work? What does that say? That's
I don't
the,
know. It might take
Well,
HVAC
that's sex versus Home Alone.
versus
Home
home
Alone.
alone.
Which
Sex-
technically can happen both.
it could be interchangeable. It could be interchangeable. So, all right, Jamie, you go first on this one.
Give me the number 1 seed. That's a strong number 1 seed.
Strong. Hold on, don't write anything
I'm
down. We got to vote.
All right, you're up.
All right. I'm up. I know. I'm gonna go to you, Gary.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the SCX.
All right, put that. We good. I'm
Yeah,
good
we're
with
good.
that. I'm good with that.
I mean, Home Alone is a strong 4 seed. They really did.
Yeah,
They're really
they
good.
should have probably been. It could have been a 2.
It could have been a 2 seed. It really
All right,
could have.
so we've got over here Mexican food versus bourbon. God, we should have had Mexican food.
Mexican food versus bourbon. That's it.
Mexican food versus margaritas. I would have taken bourbon over
Look,
fantasy
I can do
football.
that. I'm taking Mexican food all day long.
Oh my gosh.
That's an
Gary,
entire genre of
No,
food.
I think Gary, who you got on
I'm
this?
going bourbon. You guys know I'm not big. I like Tex-Mex, but not.
These
not
are
Mexican.
like 2 number 1 seeds battling
All right,
it
so
out.
we
for
got-
me.
They're not. I mean,
They for me,
to
I
you
mean,
they are.
2 of my all-time
Mex-
favorite things:
they are.
bourbon and Mexican food. But if I had to do without
You
one,
just think of the
You
4
can- you gotta
roses
do without
right
one.
here. 4 roses.
I'm fat.
4 roses.
I'm like really fat.
Just
I
like
would-
that when you sit down and get that first cheese dip.
You just
Damn boy, I can't.
that first
decide.
pour has 4 roses.
That,
And someone brought you a Pappy Van Winkle behind it.
that first pour of the salsa. And them chips are hot with a little bit of salt on it.
I don't know. Some of the chips I got lately are stale.
And-
I'm going
and
to tell you that right now.
The waiter walks
Look,
up
look
and
at
says,
Goodness,
waiter walks up and says, Amigo, what do you want to drink, Amigo?
bourbon. I'm going bourbon.
And the 2 seed beats the
bourbon.
3 seed.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Y'all seeded these poorly.
What do you? I mean, eventually they're going to have to fall.
Look, I don't know when we get to the final 4. I don't want to go any further because if I got fantasy football, sex, steak, and bourbon, I'm good to go for a while. Because I'm guessing steak's going to beat the no service. Because I know that's who I'm
But
voting.
you
I'm
get-
going ahead and say steak.
But
for
you
me,
get
steak.
ET with the no cell service,
Nah,
though.
I'm going steak.
I'm going steak.
I'm going to go steak, too.
Hey, no cell service had a good run. That's a
All
good
right,
run.
this is a heck of a final 4.
This is it's pretty strong.
You got
here.
steak versus bourbon.
You got sex versus fantasy football.
Fantasy football. Now, I want to see where y'all fall on the West.
Well, I already know where I stand.
Where do you stand?
Gary's going fantasy football.
Gary, what are you going for?
Oh, look, and Whitney's going to watch this.
She's voting for fantasy football. What you talking about?
She's voting for fantasy football. I'm voting for
He's struggling way too much.
the 3-letter word
Fantasy
Sex.
football.
Sex.
All right.
sex.
All right, I'm going to be the contrarian. I'm going to go fantasy football just so Jamie can be the final decision. I can put him on camera. Hold on.
Put him on camera.
Put him on
Everybody look
camera.
at Jamie.
I'm going fantasy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going 6.
We already knew
All
that
day
you-
long.
All right.
Yeah, actually, I vote that way too. I just want to be a contrarian.
All right.
Oh my god.
We got steak and bourbon. Steak and bourbon.
Jamie, you go first.
Boy, you got okay. So I wasn't picking bourbon all the way through, but
Now you get
now you know what? Because I can make up for missing steak with ribs and all that. Give me a bourbon.
Yeah. I was about to say, don't forget you ain't got no beer or margaritas.
Gary,
I'm going bourbon.
I'm with you. Bourbon.
Bourbon. Oh, what a matchup in the end here. Two
No,
sluggers
there's
slugging
really
out.
no comparison.
All right.
There's really, we should have probably said all, but we had to leave that one off.
Yeah, we should have.
We should have left it off. It's really warped here. Gary, you go first. Sex versus bourbon.
Well, so this is the only thing that we'd have left if I had to choose between these two. Well, I'm going to vote for humanity. Sex.
All right, so
You're going to reproduce.
vote
I'm going to
sex.
reproduce. I mean, bourbon, we'd only live one generation with bourbon, but we could go on for
So,
eternity with it.
all right, here I am. So, one gives me a headache. The other one tells me it has a headache.
True.
I'm going with sex.
It's unanimous. We're
It's
going-
unanimous.
Unanimous.
Three-letter word.
Humanity
SCX.
survives.
Humanity survives.
Wow, women, look
I
at
feel
that.
like this would have been
Yeah.
a better
Who would've
match.
thought?
I would have thought that one seed would have ended up the champion. That's insane.
I would have. We should have left that off. We should have said all but because it would have been interesting to see how this plays out.
Well, something else. I mean, something had to win.
Something had
But
to
I'm
win.
going to tell you that Final Four is stout.
Oh, yeah, that's a stout Final Four. I could
Give me a
live the rest
fat
of my
steak,
life with that.
playing fantasy football, sex on the side with some bourbon. Hey, I think that's a hell
You
of a
can't
way
go
to go.
wrong with
Look,
that.
I can't believe you took fantasy football margaritas.
Hey, can we make a weekend of this?
I think we did a
mean
few
the three
times.
of us?
I think we did.
The
Look,
three of us.
hey, this is going to be on TikTok. I guess we'll put it on YouTube also.
Yeah, we'll do it all.
We'll do it all. But this is going to be a short. It'll drop Friday. We'll drop it Friday. I'll set it.
Can't drop it.
Oh, I need to drop it now, don't I?
We'll drop it like it's hot.
Drop it. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Peace out.
Deuces.
And lead me my mother cry.
That was actually fun though.
'Cause somebody done took from an outlaw. Take my picture down from the courthouse wall. I'm living in the clouds and I ain't gon' fall. Somebody done saved this outlaw.